Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Dean Wade.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace, and it's Hartenstein into the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Wade in at small forward. Doris, in this one, we've got two very good shooting teams that love to focus on that three ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the three-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
Now, here's Mobley. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Over in the corner, Dort. 5 to shoot. Mitchell against Williams. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Mitchell against Wallace. Fires for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Hartenstein with the screen on Allen. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Wallace, the pass to Dort. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Garland finds Mobley. Back to Garland. Mobley outside. Off target from three-point range. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Kenny Atkinson, DA.
He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. Number 1, Jared Allen.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Allen finds Mobley. Allen with the screen for Mobley. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them great.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
And here's Wade after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell wide open, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
First free throw is good. Indoors, when you compare the NBA to other major sports, it seems coaches just don't get as much credit for their strategy and their scheming and game plan.
Hey, Kevin, I think it's a misconception not only about the coaches, but about the NBA specifically, that it's not as complex as other sports. There's so much depth to this game. It is in a constant state of evolution. Once you think you've got the NBA down, I'm promising you it's going to evolve to another direction. This misconception is flat wrong.
Now, here's Mobley. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein inside, covered by Mobley. Kept alive, outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Hartenstein's got his second bucket.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Mitchell looking it over. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
The Thunder with the lead. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's Garland. 25 points last game. Connects from three-point range.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. The Thunder also changing it up. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. Now here's LeVert. Scoreless thus far. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Scooped up. Allen, that's good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we see about him a lot.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Here's Jerome. 8 points his last outing. So for Oklahoma City right now, Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the 5, patrolling the paint.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Pass to Allen. Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This is their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. That one drops. He ties it up. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Strus. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso kicks to Wiggins. Nailed from three-point land. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Jerome passes to Allen. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Alex Caruso. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Now here's Wallace. Darius Garland missing his last shot. That one falls. Wallace has got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Garland, the pass to Wade. LeVert with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Joe. No scoring in this one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 3. LeVert in the corner. Outside Garland. Driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got 7 points.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Allen. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Karis LeVert. And then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams is checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wallace with a screen on Wade. Williams with a clean look. Wallace kicks to Dort. Second shot opportunity. And Mitchell with the layup. And the Thunder lead by 3.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Back to Garland. Here's Jerome. Wallace covering. Jerome, good.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Mitchell passes to Dort. Now Wallace. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. 6 to shoot. Mitchell wide open. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Garland with the bucket.
That's where you're so afraid of Darius Garland's ability to get all the way downhill, that when he stops and pops, that's easy money.
Williams scanning the floor. Mitchell outside. Off target with his 3. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Mitchell outside. Rebound by Wallace.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Fires the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and you really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Cavaliers on top, up 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent.
Tough to win with lapses at that end. Yeah, they got to clamp down.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Now, Garland. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And that one's good, Mitchell.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Doris has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Pass to Hartenstein. Dort gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And Doris, this summer, the Cavaliers opting to make changes.
And Kevin, a little bit of a surprise in this particular way. They fired their coaching staff, bring in a new regime. And think about it, you fire that group after you've made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, and yet you still opt to go in a different direction. So a lot of pressure on the staff coming in.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why you begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Number 1, the Thunder.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Wallace against Mitchell. Wallace kicks to Williams. Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Allen surveying the D. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Garland against Dort. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And here is Garland. He's got 9. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow. Thank you for the report. Wade against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace misses. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 4. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Mobley drills it from outside. Mobley's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Wade. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Wallace with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. Out to Wallace. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wallace has got 5.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Cavs. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
Back to LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. Missed inside. Thunder trailing by 4. Over in the corner, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Out to Wallace from outside the arc. And the Thunder another 3.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now, here's Garland. He's got 9. Again, Mitchell missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter. Cleveland's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Garland looking it over. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Allen. Here's Mobley. He's guarded by Williams. Shoots a fader, and there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Allen. Mobley's got 8.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Thunder 5 right now. Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. Pass to Jerome. Niang with the ball. A three-pointer, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock up 2 there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers trailing. Outside Garland. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Pass to Niang. Now LeVert. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Jerome passes to Garland. LeVert from outside. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And it's Wiggins missing. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. Shot clock at 5. That shot is off. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
From deep. The Thunder with another miss. Cavaliers leading. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Thunder have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea, creating a bucket? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Karis LeVert. Mobley comes in for George Niang. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Ty Jerome. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Elbow shot. Cavaliers with the rebound. Wade's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Mitchell. From down in the low post, it goes. Mitchell's got 20 points.
A guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Wade outside. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Garland. Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Dort. It's not going to go for it. Good D by Wade. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell with it. Outside Garland. No good from outside. Pass to Wallace. Now Williams. Shoots over Mobley. A shot by Williams, no good. Here's Mitchell. A 3-ball. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Out to Wallace. They grab their own miss. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Fires from deep. Again, Mitchell missing.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on. SGA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Mitchell against Wallace. Mitchell outside. Yes!
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, that they need something quick. They don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
They could win it.
Oh, he nailed it. And it counted. Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.